Tori and I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and a good New Year, however you spent it. I thought we could do our little traditional what I got for Christmas video. I don't know how many years I've been doing these now. It's just a bit of a tradition, isn't it, after Christmas? As always, I do just want to start off this video by saying I am extremely grateful for everything I got. These types of videos are in no way, shape or form meant to brag, show off, any of that. I just always like watching these kind of videos. I like seeing what other people got, and I know you guys always enjoy seeing what I got. I have been particularly very spoiled with Winnie the Pooh stuff this year, but unsurprisingly by my friends and family, but I have got it grouped out into non-Winnie the Pooh stuff. I have a Disney item and then Winnie the Pooh stuff. So I'll leave timestamps in the description down below if you just want to skip to the Winnie the Pooh stuff or skip to where the Disney starts, because I am just going to go through all the non-Winnie the Pooh bits first, which is mainly food. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. We'll go through the non-food items first, I think, because there is a lot of food in this bit. If you follow me on Instagram, I think you're more likely to know this, but if not, fun fact about me, my favourite animal is dromedaries. Dromedaries are the one-humped camel, and I have got quite the collection of dromedary plush that I have collected from all of my trips to Morocco, because in case you didn't know, my husband is Moroccan, so I have been to Morocco a lot of times. And pretty much like every trip I will come home with at least one dromedary plush. I have also collected them from car boot sales and other people going on holiday to countries that have dromedaries. I've got just quite the collection of them now. Before Christmas, my parents went on a cruise around the Canary Islands and they got me a dromedary. They said there was these on like every island they went to, but there's a lot of islands there, so they didn't want to get me one from everyone, so they got me a Tenerife dromedary. And look, he's got like a little pink hump cover on. So cute. I need to come up with a name for him. I've lost count how many dromedaries I have, but they have all got names. So usually their name is to do with like where I got them from, or to do with like something like that. So if you can come up with some name suggestions for my new dromedary from Tenerife, let me know. I can't go anywhere without lip balm, lip seal. I'm just constantly applying it, especially this time of year. My lips just get so dry. So in my stocking was a little lip balm. It's got like Rudolph and Santa all over it, and it is peach flavoured. Another stocking filler that is pretty much a staple, a very pink Impulse. You'll know how much I love my self-care products, especially my bath products, because I am that girl that when I go into the bath I will be in there for like at least 2 hours. I am also that girl that, okay, I didn't like fully get into the Dubai chocolate trend because the prices people were charging for Dubai chocolate was ridiculous. I saw a bar in Tesco's for £12. But I've always been, I've loved pistachio flavoured things, and I'm a chocolate kind of girly, so Dubai chocolate just seemed right up my street. I just never wanted to pay the prices for it, so I was always getting the cheap knockoffs from like corner stores. So another stocking filler that just feels so me, Dubai chocolate bath bomb. That's going to smell amazing. The actual like bath bomb itself is shaped like a chocolate bar. I've been waiting to do this video before I can use it. I don't think I'm gonna, I might see if I can like break it into half because it's pretty big. I might try and break it into half so I can have it like 2, but I'm excited to use that. I have kind of started a collection of these. On Christmas Eve was mine and my husband's 6-month anniversary, so my mum got us some presents for that. She got us one of these, and then I got one of these in my stocking filler, and so I feel like I'm starting the whole collection now. The one I got for our wedding anniversary was a patisserie. This one is the post office, and it's just a little cardboard house with hot chocolate powder inside. But I feel like I'm collecting the whole village now. So this is the post office. So cute. And as I said, I've got the patisserie one downstairs in the kitchen that I got for our anniversary. It's just literally got a bag of hot chocolate inside, but they're so cute. Okay, now we're on to the food. We'll kind of do a speed round of this. From my brother and his fiance, they got me Candy Kittens Wild Strawberry. Stocking fillers, I got 2 packs of Festive Characters White Chocolate Flavour Christmas Shapes, a Cadbury chocolate pudding, Cadbury snowballs. The most traditional British stocking filler is Terry's chocolate orange, but I don't like oranges and I don't like orange flavoured things. So last year my parents got me the milk chocolate Terry's orange, and this year I have got the caramel one. And the last thing in the food category is a big tub of Heroes from my work. Okay, and now we move on to the one Disney item before we get on to entirely Winnie the Pooh. And it's also the biggest one, so I hope I can show it to you okay. This is from my brother and his fiance, and it is a Disney storyboard. It's basically, without getting all the pieces out and showing you, it's obviously a board game, but you like collect, you like spin a wheel and like there's dice and everything like that, and you basically assemble a story, your own like Disney story, but then there's characters throughout the way, like I think Tinkerbell and someone else is like meddling with your story, and you have to like, I haven't fully understood the instructions, but basically the whole point of it is you need to make your own Disney story. I absolutely love board games. I have like quite a collection of Winnie the Pooh board games and Disney board games, so that's going to be a great little game night. And now we move on to entirely Winnie the Pooh. This is in no particular order, but I will tell you who each item is from when we obviously get to them. This is from my parents, and it's a classic Pooh luxury bath and body collection. Woodland scents smell so yummy. Just look at that packaging. Look how gorgeous that is. So we have got a little like hand towel with a little honey stick stirrer thingy. And then we've got a luxury body lotion and a luxury bath soak. And I just love that all the artwork is in the style of classic Pooh as well. And I just love this packaging. It's all so cute. Next up is like a 3-in-1. This is from my friend Riss. You all know her. She is from Colorado. So this is Winnie the Pooh and Piglet flocked figures. I do apologise for the glare, but there's not much I can do about that on plastic screens. But there we go. We've got Pooh Bear and Piglet, Pooh Bear and Roo, and Tigger and Eeyore. You'll have already seen this one from my Christmas vlog, Circus Pooh Bear. We obviously went to the circus on Boxing Day, so I had to take him with me, but this is from my parents, so, and you can just see why I had to take him to the circus with me. He's got his little like megaphone, his circus top hat, beautiful coat, and he's still got his Disney Store exclusive tag on him. It's like our tradition to go to the circus every year, so I'm sure he'll have many more circus trips with him. This is the packaging for another present to come, which is buried in here, but I'll leave this to the side. I've just left that on top. This one is so cool. I'm so excited for this. This is from my parents. As you can see, 3D lamp illusion. When I unwrapped it and saw that, I had no idea what to expect. But let me show you. I can't demonstrate it for you because we are sat nowhere near any plugs, but you'll just have to use your imagination. So you've got a little wire, a little stand, and a Pooh Bear. I hope you can see him okay. So obviously this will stand in that slot, and then obviously plug it in, turn it on, and I don't know if there's a picture to show you quite what happens, but you can imagine what's going to happen. He's going to light up in like different colours. I hope you can see him okay, because obviously he's see-through, but yeah, that is from my parents. I'm so excited. That will look so cool like at night. Next from my parents, they got me a Winnie the Pooh colouring book. This just looks so adorable. I can't wait to get started on this. Last year for Christmas they actually got me some colouring pens, so perfect to go together. The thing I found with the pens that I got last year in my colouring books is they like bled through the paper, but the good thing with this colouring book is it's one like colouring sheet per page, and then on the other bit it just has a quote. So with my other books, I was like, once I'd coloured one page, I then couldn't colour the page opposite it. So with this one, I'll just like get like a magazine or something and slot in between the pages, and then it won't damage the others. I'm so excited. That looks so cute. Also from my parents, they got me some socks, because is it Christmas if you don't receive socks? Look how fluffy these are. And they've got a big Pooh Bear face like on the tops of them. Whilst we're on the theme of socks, my friend Riss also got me some socks. She got me a pack of 3. They are Christmassy socks. So this one has Pooh Bear wearing a Christmas hat. The middle pair has Tigger wearing antlers. And the back pair has Eeyore wearing earmuffs. I just noticed the Pooh Bear pair at the top, it says Berry Jolly. Love that. Okay, I mentioned this paper earlier. It's got the royal stamp all over it, which kind of is a clue to what this next present is. I knew I was getting it because I was with my parents when we got it. In November when we went to London, we went to Buckingham Palace and they had a Christmassy gift shop. I don't know if that shop's open all year round, but obviously that was a Christmassy shop when we went there. And they had Winnie the Pooh meets the King. So when we brought it in the shop, they wrapped it in the like royal wrap gift paper. But yeah, Pooh Bear meets the King from my parents. A little stocking filler of a beautiful Pooh Bear. He is so small. He's kind of like looking a bit like classic Pooh Bear, just with the addition of a red top. But he is just so, he's just so dapper and tiny. I love him. This I think is technically a Christmas ornament, but I'll be having it out all year round because there's nothing Christmassy about it. But this is from my friend Riss, and it is a Hallmark ornament. I mean, look how cute he is. I can have him out all year round. I can find somewhere to hang him. He's just so cute. That's such a cute little face. And next, this is from my brother and his fiance. Again, I apologize for the camera glare, but this is, I can't get over how stunning this is. I actually love this so much. So it's a frame of Winnie the Pooh artwork, but it's different styles of Winnie the Pooh artwork, so like over the years. So like over here in the top corner, we've got Pooh, Piglet and Rabbit. That's obviously like the more like recent style. And then you've got like sketches from like very early days Pooh. You've got a very classic picture of Christopher Robin and Pooh down there. It's just like a big like timeline, if you will, of different Pooh Bear artworks. I love that so much, and I know where I'm going to put it. I've got the perfect place to put it, just over there. Let's go for this big guy. This is from my friend Riss. He's come all the way from America. Look at him. He kind of looks like a knitted, like corduroy sort of style. He looks very much like what Disney Store is releasing for the 100th anniversary Pooh. I'll leave that here. I have opinions on this plush. We don't need to get into that in this video, but he looks very much like him. He is so cool. Next, from my brother and his fiance, they got me this photo frame. It just is missing the like bit of plastic protected bit, so I'll find one of them at a charity shop. But how cool is that? You've got Pooh, Piglet, Tigger and Eel. I've got so many frames that I need to find pictures for, so that's going to be a good January job, going through my camera roll to print out some pictures. A bit of a family tradition in our house is every year our dog will get us all our calendars, diaries, that kind of stuff, whatever we need and that sort of thing. So this is from my dog Eddie. Winnie the Pooh 2026. It's the exact same calendar as I had for 2025 and 2024. I just find it so cute, and it's absolutely the perfect size for my room, and the artworks are just absolutely gorgeous on it. From my parents, they got me this Pooh and Tigger like glasses case, sunglasses case, and it's got like a little clip on there as well. Also from my parents is this little handheld mirror. I know this was my mum's idea to get for me, because whenever we're out and about anywhere, I'm always asking to borrow her mirror in her handbag, because I just don't have one, like a handheld one to fit in my handbag. So perfect. And just how cute is it? Now I won't have to keep asking mum to borrow hers when we're out. From my parents, my husband had helped my parents wrap my Christmas presents, and he said when he was helping them wrap this one, he has asked my mum to order one for him because he wants one of these for his work, because he just thought it was such a good idea. So obviously he doesn't want a Winnie the Pooh one, he's going to get one in a different design, but obviously my one has got Winnie the Pooh on it, and it looks like, you know, a travel flask for hot drinks, which it is. This side you have got your hot drink bit, but then on the other side you lift up this other compartment, and then you have a straw, so you can choose whether to have hot drinks or cold drinks in there, which will be great for like my work, because I primarily work outside. So in the winter time I'm having so many hot drinks, in the summertime I'm having so many cold drinks, so this cup will just do me all year round. Okay, I think the remainder of presents are from my parents, just so I don't have to keep saying that every time. But this was one of the items I knew I was getting, because when this came out my mum was asking me for ideas for my Christmas present, so I was like, well, I was gonna buy this anyway, do you want to get it for me? And that is this exclusive Tigger Funko, where it's Tigger holding a balloon. Literally just a few years ago, Tigger Funkos were so rare. There was only the summer edition flocked from 2017, I think it was. And now Tigger is just being absolutely spoiled with Funkos. We've still got that, I think it's up there, that flocked one. I have a Christmas one. I have the one down there from the last year's release, I think it was. And now I've got this one with a balloon. The other thing I knew I was getting, because again, my mum wanted ideas, I said I was going to buy this anyway, so she brought it for me. This is an item I never thought I'd have in my collection. It's always been so hard to come across. This came up on my Vinted for such a decent price, and then when I just kind of, like, I favorited it, did a quick search around the internet, to my knowledge, to my searching abilities, this is the only one, this was the only one for sale in Europe at the time. So I was very excited to find it. And when family were looking at my Christmas present pile, this was the item that, unless I explained to you what it is, most people didn't know what it was and had no idea like why I wanted it. This is the Russian Pooh Bear and Pig. In Russia, they didn't have the Disney version of Winnie the Pooh. When Disney brought Winnie the Pooh, a Russian artist created their own version of Winnie the Pooh. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but that's his name. And essentially Pooh Bear is a like brown bear, and then Piglet is, it's still a pig, but not the Piglet we know. Piglet is wearing some blue trousers, a blue scarf, and Pooh Bear, he's just a brown bear. I have wanted some Russian Pooh Bear merch in my collection for the longest time, but they are just so hard to come across and find. I'd absolutely love to add a plush to my collection, but as I said, they're just impossible to find. So when I saw this on Vinted, I just couldn't believe it. The collector in me couldn't believe how it was just sat around, like, it'd been on there a few weeks, and I was like, no one wants that? But then I do realise, like, most people, if they looked at that, they're not going to know that's Winnie the Pooh. And fun fact about the Russian version of Winnie the Pooh, the story doesn't actually differ that much from the story that we know. The only difference mainly is, other than their looks and their name, is there are no human characters in the Russian Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin's lines have all just been given out to other characters. That's pretty much like one of the main differences. Next, this Piglet, I don't know if it's like a pencil case or a makeup case or a glasses case. I guess I can use it for whatever I want, but Piglet. I am so excited to read this. When it got released, people were asking me to do a video on a book review of it. I kind of knew I was getting it for Christmas because I had asked about it. So people were asking me for a book review, but like I knew I was getting it, but I hadn't got it yet, and I hadn't read it yet. So if you're still interested in a book review once I have read this, let me know. But this is Somewhere, A Bear and a Boy, a biography of A.A. Milne and Winnie the Pooh by Giles Branworth. Giles was a personal friend to Christopher Robin. He kind of like grew up with Christopher Robin. He is a massive teddy bear plush collector. I think he does actually own like one of the like original Fozzie Bear puppets, which is quite cool. But yeah, Giles has written this biography all about like the world of Winnie the Pooh, A.A. Milne, because obviously he was quite close with A.A. Milne as well. I'm very excited to read this. It's been out for quite a while. It's also got loads of like photos. Let me get to the photos page. Loads of photos in there as well from like A.A. Milne's life. I know this isn't going to be the kind of cup of tea for like every Winnie the Pooh fan, but if you're like me and you're into Winnie the Pooh history and everything that led up to the bear we know today, this will be right up your street. I will start giving this a read, and if you'd like a book review on it, do let me know. And we are now on to my last item, again from my parents. It's not essentially Winnie the Pooh, but I didn't want to put it in the non-Winnie the Pooh section because it's, you'll get what I mean. My local town always does a Christmas craft fair every year. This year it was on a day when I was working, so I couldn't go because it's like me and my mum's thing. She went anyway, and one of our favourite stalls is the local honey seller. It's always like one of the first stalls you go in. I always have to buy something from them, and I absolutely love what mum got me here. For starters, the bag, absolutely love that. But it is this honey jar. You've got stickers on the front of flowers and a bee. Don't know if you can quite see inside, but you've got some fairy lights. On the top you've just got like a little felt bee, and just behind the back of the bee, I hope you can see that okay, obviously in the light, but it lights up. It kind of like reminds me of like a jar of like fireflies or something like that. But I just love this present so much. It's so simple, but it's honestly so me, because in case you didn't know, I absolutely love bumblebees. Obviously my love of bumblebees did root from Winnie the Pooh, but I'm just obsessed with all things bees. And that is just so cute. So although it's not Winnie the Pooh, I had to it couldn't not go in the non-Winnie the Pooh section, if you know what I mean. And that is everything I got for Christmas 2025. I would love to know what you got for Christmas, so do leave in the comment section down below what was your favourite presents you received this year. If you enjoyed this video, please do pop a thumbs up button, and if you'd like to see more from moi, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there don't forget to ding the notification bell, and you might as well. You're already down there, and I'll see you guys real soon.